All right, everybody, what's going on? You get the Region Rob here. I got to give my 2 cents about this. People might not agree with me. There's a video floating around. It's right here in Michigan. Some say it's Auburn Hills. Some say it's Lake Orion. The Auburn Hills Police Department on Twitter confirmed that it was not Auburn Hills. It was actually Lake Orion or Orion Township, which the Oakland County Sheriff's Department has jurisdiction over um, that area. Auburn Hills Police doesn't have jurisdiction over that area. But basically, what happened was a so-called Karen. Now, I'm not a racist or anything like that. I'm not a white supremacist or anything like that. But I have to throw that out there because some people will see this as racist, and they're gonna, well, you're pushing a race card. It was actually Fox 2 Detroit that was pushing the race card, saying a white woman pointed a gun at a black woman, and I called Fox 2 Detroit out for it, for their racism. So let's defeat the racism. How do you defeat racism? Well, this is how you do it. A crazy white woman pointed a gun at a mother and her kids in a parking lot of a Chipotle, however you pronounce it, restaurant in Orion Township, Lake Orion, whatever, Michigan. There. Did I mention colors? No. But Fox 2 Detroit did. Fox 2 Detroit, shame on you. So anyway, what happened was, I'm going to tell you the full length of what happened. There's the short version of what happened. There's the famous video that's got over 5 million views floating around on Twitter, where you see I'm not trying to push the race card, but I have to a little bit because because that's what they like to do. So a white woman, I guess you can call her a Karen, she had good trigger discipline. You got to give her credit. So she was properly trained. I don't think she was law enforcement, but just like me, I have a CPL in Michigan. I was properly trained. So it looks like she was properly trained. So anyway, you see the video, she's pointing a gun and says, "Get the fuck back," That's what you see, right? The one video with 5 million views, that's what you see. Guess what? There's another video, a longer version of what happened that it's not being put out there enough that I seen. And I'm going to tell you what happened. Basically, what happened was this started inside the restaurant when she, the Karen, accidentally bumped into the black woman, one of her kids. She accidentally bumped into one of them, purely an accident. So I'm not sure if she apologized or not. I didn't see that on video. And they just started going off on her. And it led out to the parking lot. And the husband confronted the one black woman and says, "Hey, and he said something to her. I can't remember exactly what it was. Like, what the is your problem or whatever." Then the black woman, one of the women, they went behind her van trying to get a license plate or something. I don't know, whatever. While he was backing up, you don't go behind a vehicle while it's backing up. That's stupid. And then they say, "Well, you tried to assault her," And I seen the threats. They were the two women in the parking lot, the black women, not to be racist or anything, but they were sending out threats and threatening her with bodily harm. I've seen it myself. The one girl, I can't remember exactly what she said, but she said something like, "I'm going to beat her ass," or something like that. And she came out and, yeah, they were surrounding her van. And she basically pulled out a gun and, Now, I wouldn't have done what she did. What she did was aggravated assault. And I'm not sure what the prosecutors are going to do, if they're going to file charges on her. Legally, they possibly could file charges on her for aggravated assault. That's not the way I would have handled it. I don't think she handled it the right way. What she should have done is just simply go from concealed carry to open carry. Because if you go from concealed carry to open carry, guess what? It's not brandishing, because brandishing is taking it out of your holster and waving it around. Now, if you pointed at somebody, that's aggravated assault. She committed aggravated assault. That's aggravated assault, what she did. I wouldn't have handled it that way. So I just want to put that out there. That's not what we do. That's not, that's not who we are as a responsible Michigan CPL holder. That's not how I would handle it. Okay, if I felt, threatened, I would have first went from concealed carry to open carry. Just reveal that, I am carrying, That sends a message out. Not intimidating, but it sends a message out saying, these people saying, "Hey, I am carrying a gun." And you ain't have to say anything. That's what she should have done. And they probably would have backed off. But no, she decided to pull it out and point it around. And no, that's not how I would have handled it. So I think she was in the wrong. But she was threatened And these animals, whatever you want to say about me, call me a racist, call me a white supremacist, call me what you're gonna call me. I leave the comment section open. Okay, but these idiots were threatening her, so they're in the wrong too. They instigated it over what? Bumping into somebody? Oh my God. Oh my God, a white person bumped into me. Oh my God. And then they claim white privilege and all this other horse shit. Okay? So I'm just going to spell it out there to all you black supremacists out there. Okay? You were never a slave, and I was never a slave owner. The war ended 150 years ago. Shut the fuck up about it, okay? Move on. People bump into one another. It happens. Okay, I'm sure she's sorry. I'm not standing up for what she did. She handled it wrong. She pulled out a gun and pointed it at kids. She handled it wrong, and she should be charged for aggravated assault. If it was me, I probably would have just went from concealed to open. That's it. But I don't know I don't know what is going through that Karen's brain. I don't know what the prosecutors are going to do. So if they're going to file charges against her or not, I don't know. She was arrested and she was let go. So I don't know how, but she was able to make bail. So I don't know what's going to happen from there. I think she should be charged with aggravated assault because, as a responsible Michigan CPL holder, that's not how I'm trained to handle things like that. Okay? She had good trick or discipline. I give her that credit. But that's not how we handle things. Okay? That's not, as a responsible Michigan CPL holder, that's not how we handle things. Okay? So let it be known that Karen doesn't speak for the rest of us. All right? I just want to put that out there. All right? All right. Oh, yeah, there's another BLM rally. Fucking camera. There's a BLM rally and march today at the Lansing at the Michigan Capitol at 4 p.m. Am I going to go? It's 2.5 hours out. I don't know. I'll see. I've been going to a lot of protests and rallies lately, so I might. Things got a little out of control last night in Shelby Township. Yeah. So I might go to Lansing today. I probably will. I'll try to stay away from Mr. Paul Birdie Bozo. Yeah, that nerd. I'll try to stay away from him. Mr. Bozo, him and his little teenage trolls in Lansing. I'll try to stay away from him. I'll keep, I don't want nothing to do with him. So, but anyway, I'll go there and document and, videotape and see what's going on, So, 4 p.m., Michigan Capitol. They're having a BLM march and rally, whatever. They're gonna march on the streets, from my understanding. And from my understanding, it's gonna take place all over the city. So shit's gonna go down tonight. So hopefully it doesn't get too wild and too violent, but we'll see. Anyway, Raging Rob, stay tuned for more videos.